This week I am sharing my favourite overnight masks. You may say, Alexis, why do I need an overnight mask when I have a perfectly good moisturiser? That is a good question, but overnight masks contain a more potent amount and kind of recipe of ingredients that work on your skin while you're sleeping. So you wouldn't want to put it on every night, it would be like too much. So I usually use an overnight mask like once or twice a week, twice when I remember. So I kind of keep a few next to my bed, and when I think, actually can't quite remember the last time I did one of these, I'll put a layer of overnight mask on my face. And you can put them on top of your moisturiser or your oil that you use at night, whatever. They're the last stage, and they are of a consistency that are not messy like other masks that you might put on and leave on for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. They don't kind of like absorb into the skin and they'd be like a mess to wear overnight. So these are specifically designed to wear on your face and not come off on your bedding. So the first one I'm sharing is Votary's new, I think it's new, I'm assuming it's new. If it's not, someone correct me, but it's the Intense Overnight Mask, and this is really very lovely. It's got rose hip and hyaluronic acid, and it is a gorgeous creamy texture, and it smells so lovely. I mean, Votary's products all smell lovely, but this is like it's like a really lovely kind of sweet floral smell. Very nice. So this one I've been using recently. I've also been using one that I shared the other day, the Otto Night Face Mask, which contains essential oils and of course CBD, which is, as I explained in my video about the Otto product, it's a really good ingredient because it's an anti-inflammatory and an antioxidant. So I really like this one as well. Again, very nice creamy consistency and smells really lovely, kind of like an essential oil kind of a smell, which is really nice and very relaxing at night. So I love that one. Then there is the Drunk Elephant F-Balm Electrolyte Waterfacial Mask Hydratant. And this one is particularly good if you have a bit of a hangover skin, you know, a bit dehydrated, dull, tired. I like to use this one when I do just feel just a bit gross. Maybe I've like been up a bit too late the night before, maybe I've had one too many wines. This one has just got that very refreshing and hydrating feel about it. Does anyone else keep these little plastic things? When a product comes with one of those, I never throw it away. I just like to keep it on there. It's a bit like when you open yogurt that's got a plastic cap and a foil lid. I keep both when you don't really need to keep the foil lid, do you? This is a very nice kind of, it's a bit like a gel cream kind of vibe, and it has little micro beads within the formula, which when you rub them in, they kind of just explode. No, they don't explode. They burst and I assume release the very special electrolyte formula. Now, on the subject of electrolytes, I have actually got one very good tip for anyone who does suffer from hangovers. You should try having a Diarrhea in the morning, because they are full of electrolytes, which is basically what we're lacking when we've got a bit of a hangover and we're tired. And so I always have Diarrhea in the bathroom and in my wash bag when I go away. Not that I have to use them very often, it's not like I'm always hungover, but it's just a good tip I thought I'd share with you. I suppose any kind of rehydration sachet would be good, but I tend to go for Diarrhea. Anyway, moving on to the final overnight mask, which is by a very special brand called Soverall. They are a London-based brand which was started by Alexandra Soverall, and all the products are actually formulated and made in their London kind of like studio store kind of place. I'm really looking forward to going and visiting. Through lockdown, I was invited to go and I haven't really been up to London, but when I do go, I'm gonna visit Soverall because I'm intrigued by their products and their whole process. Anyway, this is the Angel Balm, and this is really good if you like multi-purpose products. I think you can hear people outside. I'm going to shut the window. So if you like multi-purpose products, this is great because this is actually a cleansing balm and also a general use balm. So you can use it on your fingers, like on your cuticles. You can use it on your lips, anywhere that just needs a bit of extra TLC. So you can use this as a cleansing balm, and you can also apply a layer at night, and it works as a really good overnight mask, and it smells absolutely divine. It's a really kind of, well, yeah, it's a balm. So you can imagine it's just very moisturizing, and when you rub it in, it just feels like an oil. So pretty much the same feeling that you'd get from applying a night oil. I love that one. And that's just a recent addition to my little stack of overnight oils, overnight masks. So yeah, those are the 4. And I'm sure there are many others out there that are great, but these are the 4 that I have on rotation, and I like to use like maybe once or twice a week, just to give my skin that extra boost while it's in its special reparative phase while I'm sleeping. I'll link to all of the masks below in the caption, and if you've got any questions, let me know, and thank you so much for watching.